All right, here we are on a Wednesday, not a Tuesday. Let me get the chat up on my phone and we'll get started in a moment. There we go. Welcome to Wednesday. We moved last night's class to this afternoon because I actually went to go see Godzilla versus Kong in the theaters last night, which was very fun. And there we go. 1 minute. We are going to get started in a moment. If you have 2 blocks, we'll just tuck those up towards the top of your mat. Let me double check my volume here before we get going. Volume. Yeah, we're good. This is going to be a pretty gentle class, focusing on your spine and shoulders. I am very stiff and sore today, so hopefully this will help. All right, well, it is time. So let's start to get moving. We're going to start in an optional block supported position today. So if you have 2 blocks, we'll take them to an upside down, this way, yeah, upside down T shape. So this one will support the head and the other one will come to the mid upper back, kind of between the shoulder blades-ish area. I'd use the medium or the low setting here. I'm gonna go low. Definitely wouldn't use the high setting of your blocks for this one. It might take a moment to find a comfortable spot here. You can always come flat down on the back as well. You can take legs long, you can take bottoms of the feet together, knees wide, letting the arms relax as gravity pulls the shoulders down, opening up through the front line and the chest. And we're just going to start with some nice deep breaths here. Letting each exhale melt down towards your mat. Feel free to soften the gaze or even fully close the eyes as we take a few moments here. Great, let's take about 3 more deep breaths. All right, finishing off that last round of breath. And as you're ready, let's take a slow roll off to either side and start to press your way up to a seat. So scoot those blocks up towards the top of the mat. And come to find a comfortable crisscross applesauce. Sitting up nice and tall here, relax the arms and start to circle out the shoulders here. Bringing them forward, up to the ears, squeezing the shoulder blades together as they come down the back. Moving nice and slow through these big circles. Let's go ahead and switch that direction, take it forward. Oh, last one. One more time, let's take the shoulders up, together down the back, and relax. And with an inhale, reach the right arm out to the side, thumb up towards the sky. Exhale takes that right arm across the body. The left arm can draw it in a little closer, sitting up tall. With the next inhale, release. Reach that right arm all the way up overhead. Left fingertips come down. Exhale, side body stretch, reaching up and over to the left here. That right butt cheek's trying to stay anchored down towards the mat. And you can stay still here or slide the right hand behind the ear. Inhaling to open the chest up towards the sky. Exhaling to close, looking down. Inhaling to open. Exhaling to close. Let's do one more like that. Opening on the inhale. Closing on the exhale. Great. Inhale that all the way back up, reach. And exhale, release. Inhale, reaches the left arm out, thumb up. Exhale, across body towards the right. Right arm can pinch that closer. 2 more breaths here. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Sorry. Great. With the next inhale, release. Left arm sweeps up, right fingertips come down. Exhale, side body stretch, reach it up and over. Lengthening out through the top arm, 1 more breath. And then sliding the left hand behind the ear, inhaling to open up towards the sky. Exhaling to close. Just inhaling that up. Exhaling down, rotating through the spine. We've got 1 more here. And closing. Great. Let's inhale that all the way back up through center. And exhale, release. Let the hands come all the way down. Lean back to uncross the legs. Plant the feet out the width of the mat. Take a second to windshield wipe the legs side to side. And then pausing to either side, legs tuck all the way off. We'll take it forward to a tabletop position. Finding all 4s, hands and knees. We'll start to work through our cat-cows. Inhaling to open the heart forward. And exhale to push the ground away, contraction to chest. And moving with the breath here, inhaling to open. Exhaling away. Keep going. You can either keep going forward and back. You could also start to take this movement into a circle, taking the ribs over to the right, inhaling forward to the left, and exhaling to push away, rounding. Whichever movement feels better for your spine this morning or this afternoon. If you're circling, let's switch that direction. Last one here. Bring the spine back to neutral. With an inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky, opening to the right side. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm under the left, right ear comes down. Making sure the head doesn't feel too crunched up here. You can always wiggle the head forward. And a couple options with the left hand. It can stay under the shoulder. It can take a walk up towards the top of the mat. Or we can reach that left arm up towards the sky. Internally rotate to turn the palm to face away from you. Bending into the elbow to bring the back of the hand towards the low back or even towards the right side body. Thinking about that elbow opening up towards the sky. Let's take one more breath here. And whichever variation you're in, we'll take left hand back under the shoulder. Inhale to move back up, reaching right arm to the sky. Exhale, right hand down, thumb up to slice that up towards the top left corner. Sinking the chest down here as the hips stay up high, side puppy. Right ear can come to rest on the arm. You can always slide a block to support it here as well. Finding space through the right side body. Gentle stretch through the lat. Giving a press into the left hand. Drag that right arm all the way back up to tabletop. We'll move that to the other side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm under the right. Left ear comes down. Either keeping right hand where it is, maybe walking it up towards the top, or we can find that internal rotation. Right arm up to the sky. Internally rotate, turns the palm back. And bending into that elbow, hand towards the low back, or maybe even to the left side body. Thinking about opening that shoulder back. Take one more round of breath. And then undoing, right hand back under the shoulder. Inhale to move it back up, left arm reaches. Exhale, left hand down, thumb up to the top right corner. Chest sinks down as the hips stay up high here. Left ear comes to rest. Side puppy pose. Finding space through the left side body. Great, start to press into that right hand, drag the left arm all the way back up to tabletop, where we'll come into our full puppy pose. Just like in the side puppy, we want the hips to stay stacked up over the knees. Hands start to walk forward as the chest and forehead melt down towards the mat. Again, a block can always be used here. Starting to grip into the fingertips. Gently lift up and shift forward. Take it all the way down onto the stomach. And taking the hands just outside the mat, elbows up towards the sky. With an inhale, peeling the heart up, press into the tops of the feet. Exhale, dips left shoulder, peek to the right. Inhaling that back through center. Exhale, dips right, looking to the left. And inhaling back to center. Exhale, release. Take the left hand under the shoulder. Right arm reaches straight out with that palm down. Start to bend into the left knee. Exhale, rolls it over onto the right hip. Head can relax down to the mat, opening through the chest and the front of the shoulder here. And slowly pivoting back to center. Right hand slides under the shoulder. Left arm comes straight out to that palm with that palm down. Take a bend into the right knee. Exhale, roll it over onto the left hip. And we'll pivot that back to center. Bring that left hand back in, tuck the toes. We'll take it up to a tabletop and move all the way back, downward facing dog. Taking the hips up and back. Take a second to give a pedal out through the feet. As you're ready, we'll start to walk it up to the top of the mat, meeting in a forward fold. A nice soft bend into the knees. Let the head hang heavy here. Inhaling to roll up, halfway lift, lengthen out the spine. Exhale, soften and fold. Inhale to roll it all the way up to standing, maybe visualizing each vertebrae of the spine, slowly stacking. And at the top, exhaling the shoulders down the back. Let's inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, let the hands fall all the way behind the back. Interlacing the fingers, inhale, extend the arms, chest expansion grip. And with an exhale, we'll take a fold with this grip. Nice soft knees hinging forward as the arms fall any amount overhead. Shoulder blades are drawing together here. If this one doesn't feel good for your shoulders, you can take a forward fold. Great, so just soften the elbows, releasing that grip. Bring the right hand down to plant on blocker mat. Right knee bends. Exhale, takes the left arm up, finding a twist. Next inhale, takes the left hand down, left knee bends. Exhale, the right arm up. And releasing that right hand down. Let's give the left leg a step back and lower the knee. Rising up to a low lunge, starting a pretty short stance here, hips facing forward. Let's reach the arms up overhead and take the right hand down to the inside of the right leg. I'm going to find a little active resistance here, pushing leg into arm, arm into leg, as the left arm reaches up and over to the right, finding space through the left side body. Great. Let's inhale that all the way back up. Hands can relax down, maybe to blocks if you're using them. And you can take this lunge a little deeper, tucking the tailbone, sending the hips down. Great. With an inhale, let's reach the right arm up to the sky and find a twist here. Exhale, goalpost out that arm, drawing that shoulder blade back, maybe peeking towards the sky. Inhaling to re-extend. Exhaling to goalpost. One more time, reach. And goalpost. Great, so reach that all the way back, coming back to our low lunge. And exhale, pull it back, hamstring stretch, lengthen out through that right leg, flex into the foot. Great, so rebend into that front knee, back toes can tuck. We'll step it up to a forward fold and take it right to the other side. Right leg steps back, lower the knee. Inhaling up. Exhale, left hand down to the inside of the leg, finding that active resistance. Right arm reaches up and over, finding space through the right side body. And inhaling that all the way back up. Exhale, release. Hands can come down, even to blocks if you're using them. Taking that lunge a little deeper, sending the hips down. Great, with the next inhale, let's take a reach with the left arm up, opening to a twist. Exhale, goalpost that arm, drawing the elbow back, maybe peeking up towards the sky. Inhaling to reach up. Exhaling to goalpost it back. One more time, reach and open. Great, reach that all the way back. We'll take that left hand all the way back to the block if you're using it. And exhale it back, hamstring stretch. Lengthen out through the left leg, flexing into the foot. Pausing here, lengthening out through the left hamstring. Trying to keep length through your spine. And we'll take that back forward to a lunge. Blocks can slide up towards the top. Back toes tucked to lift the knee. Step it back to a plank and lower to a tabletop. We're going to come to a child's pose with the option to use your blocks here. So I'm going to take my elbows onto my blocks and take toes together, knees wide, sending the hips back. I like to take my hands to this prayer position. You can always have your blocks long too and the palms on them here, or you can skip blocks altogether. Opening up through the shoulder. Let's take about 3 breaths here. Actually, let's take a couple more breaths. This is nice. I'll take 3 more. As you're ready, starting to make your way up out of there, you can tuck blocks off to the side and we'll start to roll it down onto the back. Stretching the legs out long, come down to find a comfortable spot here. And with an inhale, let's give the right knee a hug in towards the chest. Exhaling to take that across to a twist, taking it over to the left. Anchoring down through the right shoulder. Maybe that arm comes out to a T or even a goalpost shape. We're going to take 5 breaths in this twist. Slowly pivoting back to center, release the right leg long. And with the next inhale, left knee hugs in. Exhaling to take that across towards the right, finding the supine twist on the other side. Anchor down through the left shoulder. Take 5 full breaths here. And as you're ready, start to roll it back onto the back. Give the knees one last hug in towards the chest, holding onto the shins, let the knees open wide. And finding a gentle side to side rock here. And when you're ready, releasing the legs. They can stretch back out long. Find a comfortable spot. We'll take 5 breaths here on the back. Letting each exhale melt down towards the mat for these last few moments. Whenever you're ready, you can take a roll off to either side. Start to make your way up to a seat. Oh, thank you for being here, Daniel. Popping in the chat. I'm very glad you enjoyed it. Thank you all for being here today and this slightly different time than we normally do. It's nice. I like the afternoon. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you enjoyed this, please check out the link below for Patreon. We do a live stream every Tuesday night like we used to do over YouTube Live, but 3 out of the 4 weeks are unlisted and for the $3 Patreon members. And yeah, we also do Pilates every Thursday on there for in the $12.50 tier. We do a couple special classes a month. This month we have a yin yang coming up on the 10th, and then a beginner hand balancing on the 20th. So I hope to see you again. That is all for today. Oh, I feel better now too. That was awesome. Have a great day. See you next time.